Hello everyone and welcome. So today we are going to start problems. We are going to see problems on the method present value of an annuity. Okay. We had seen two methods were there, future value techniques and present value techniques. So future value techniques had two methods, future value of annuity and future value of single cash flow. Similarly, discounting value techniques or present value techniques also had three methods. It had three methods. So present value of single cash flow, that we have already seen. Now today we are going to see present value of annuity. Let's see what is it. So here it is clear with the method name that we have to find present value here. Present value we have to find out of an annuity. Annuity means suppose someone is offering us a certain amount each year, either yearly, monthly, means on some periodic basis. We are going to receive a certain amount on a periodic basis on regular intervals. It can be monthly, yearly, half yearly, quarterly. It can be like this, but the time intervals will be same. So not just one time we are receiving any amount, but we are going to receive it regularly at certain intervals. So that is called annuity. So we are going to find out present value of annuity, the amount which is going to be received in the future or which is going to be paid in the future. Altogether, what is its present value? What is its today's value, that we are going to find out. So basically it is the current worth of a series of equal cash flows occurring at regular intervals. Formula is PVA, present value of annuity, equals FV multiplied by 1 plus r to the power n minus 1 and divided by r multiply 1 plus r to the power n. Till here, till r, we have seen the future value of annuity formula. So it was only in the denominator, it was r only. There was r only. If you will compare, if you will see the video present value of annuity, if you will see that formula, you can compare and you can easily learn it. So whenever you are writing formulas, note down all the formulas at one place only, so that you can connect the formulas and it will be easy for you to learn, to solve. Okay, and you can make a connection, you can form a connection, and then you can easily remember it. So this is the formula, and the second one, this is for table value only. So it is future value multiplied by PVAF. We already know that PVAF, pre-value of annuity factor or PV factor, and FV is future value, R is the discount rate here, N is the number of years. Like this, all things are there. FV is future value. Future value will be given and present value we need to find out. So let's go with the problem. So this is the first problem which we are going to solve. See, a person is likely to get 9,876 every year for the next 7 years. Means each year he is going to get this amount for the next 7 years. So given information, that means we have future value is 9,876 per annum. Per year, this amount is likely to be received by a person for 7 years. That means n equals 7. Then discount rate is given as 5%. So discount rate is R is 5%, or it can be written as 0.05. That's it. Now present value we have to find out. The formula is PVA, present value of annuity, equals future value multiplied by 1 plus r to the power n minus 1 divided by r into 1 plus r to the power n. Only we have to write the values. So here future value is 9,876. The same amount is invested every year. The same amount is to be received every year. Here 1 plus r is 0.05 to the power n is 7 minus 1 divided by r is again 0.05, then 1 plus 0.05 to the power 7. 7 years, so n is 7. So like this we have to solve this. So when we will solve it, we are going to get here in the numerator, if we will solve 1 plus 0.05 to the power 7, so we will get 1.4071 minus 1, and here we will get 0.05 multiplied same 1.4071. So this total, when we will solve, we will get present value of annuity. Use the calculator and solve it. Pause the video and solve it. So you will get 57,146 rupees. This is the answer. So means 9876 is a person is going to receive 9876 each year, every 7 years. Okay, so you can calculate 9876 into 7. How much is the total value that you can calculate? And then present value is this one. For this amount which you are going to receive next 7 years, future value of all together, that amount is this one. See, 9876 multiplied by 7, that means 69,132. This was the future value. This is the future value which a person is going to receive each year. 9876 is going to receive. So this is the future value altogether. And this is the present value, 57,146 altogether. So like this we can find. Let's see one more question here. See how you can solve this. See, this is something different. You are going to invest 3,000 at the end of first year, 4,000 at the end of second year, and 6,000 each year from third to fifth years. So what is the difference? In the previous question we have seen same amount was there each year, whether it is to be received or paid, that doesn't matter, but same amount was there, 9876. Only that same amount was there which is going to be received every year for 7 years. Now here the amount which a person is going to invest is different. First year it is 3,000, second year it is 4,000, and third, fourth, fifth year it is 6,000. So it is different. Find the present value. So we cannot use that same formula here. We have to create a table here. We cannot use that same formula. Why? Because in that formula future value only one time has to be written. So but here future value is different each year. So we cannot write that. So what we can do here is, first we have to create a table, year, then future value, then PV factor and present value. Like this we have to create a table. Okay, so future value, here we will write first how many years are there? 5 years are there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Future value, first year it is 3,000, second year it is 4,000, and from third to fifth year it is 6,000. So for all these 3 years it will be 6,000 only. So that we have to write. Now for each year we have to find out the present value. Okay, so PV factor how we can calculate it? It is 1 divided by 1 plus r to the power n. This is PV factor. Okay, 1 divided by 1 plus r to the power n. Like this we can find it. So r is discount rate given as 10%. 10%, that means 0.10. So here r will be 0.10. So that means 1 divided by 1 plus 0.10 to the power n. Here first year it is, so 1 we will write. And when we will solve this, we will get 0.0909. You can check. Then second year, you can easily, here is less space, you can easily do it. That will be properly, you can do it in your notebook. So it will be 0.10, and this is second year. So here we will write 2. Only this will change. Rest all things will remain same. So here we will get 0.8264. Like this we will get. So like this we have to find it for each year. Okay. In the third year it will be n will be 3, fourth year n will be 4, like this we'll get the values. So here we'll get 0.7513, fourth year 0.6830, fifth year we'll get 0.6209. I hope it is clear. Okay, because here you can easily, only you have to see this formula 1 divided by 1 plus r to the power n. Only at the place of n the value will change. In the first year it will be 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. Like this it will be there and we can find it out. And present value, for finding present value, now here we'll use second formula, which was PV, future value multiplied by PV factor. And PV factor is already calculated, so only just we have to multiply it. PV factor is the third column. This is the third column, PV factor, and future value second column. So we have to multiply these two columns and we have to write it here. So I have calculated all the values. We'll get these values as the present value. So each year present value will be different. Like for 3000 it is 2727, 4000 it is 3305.6. Like this for all the years present value we can calculate. Now let's see one more question and then we will wind it up. So this question is, Mr. Kailash rented his house for 4 years, so n is 4, at an annual rent of 10k, rupees 10,000 annual rent. He has rented his house, means yearly he is taking 10,000 with the stipulated, but here is the condition that the rent will increase by 10% every year. Every year it will be increased by 10%. And required rate of return, that means discount, is 15%. So simple, n we know 4 and r we know 15%, that means 0.15. Now rest all things, for the rest of the things we have to create a table here. So here I have created columns, year, future value, then PV factor. PV factor is 1 divided by 1 plus r to the power n. R will be same 0.15, only n will change for each year. And then present value is multiplication of these two columns, future value and PV factor. So here what is the condition? The annual rent is 10,000. So first year it will be 10,000 only. And it will increase every year by 10%. So in the second year it will be find out 10% of 10,000 and add it. 10,000 plus 10% of 10,000. So we will get 11,000 here. 10,000 plus 10%. Now on 11,000 find out 10%, that will be 1100. 11,000 plus 1100, that will be 12,100. Now for the fourth year, okay, only 4 years are there, fifth year is not there, okay. So for the fourth year, 12,100 plus 10%, so it will be 12,100 plus 10%, it will be 1210. 12,100 plus 1210, that will be 13310. And we can rest all the things, we can find it out easily. So here in the first year, in the place of n, it will be 1. So like this, we have seen it in the previous question already, so I am not telling you that. So like this we can only write the values here. Okay, what are the values that you can write here? Simply 4 years are there, so like this we can find it out, and rest all things will be same. Now present value is the multiplication of PV factor and future value, so it will be this. So I hope it is clear and you can find it out, how to find the present value of annuity when each year the amount is same, and how to find it out when each year the amount is different amount you are going to receive each year. Okay, so if different amount is there each year, so you have to create this table. So for each year you have to find out the present value, and then you can add all these present values, add the present value of all the years also. You can add all the future values, you can add all the present values. You will get accumulated values for future and present. Okay, so like this you can find out the future value, present value of annuity. This is present value of annuity method. So this is the question that you can solve. Thank you.